Hello, you're welcome. You're welcome onto my channel today, and it gives me great joy to observe you are viewing this video. I'm Dr. Olayinka Akanle. I'm a migration expert. I'm a lecturer in the university. On this channel, I do a number of stuffs, but all the stuffs I do on this channel, you can cluster them into 4: migration, research, relationship, and sociology. I drop contents on this as regularly as possible to add value to you, my viewers and subscribers. Meanwhile, have you subscribed to this channel? If not, what are you waiting for? Kindly click the subscribe button on your screen right now. Tap the subscribe button on your screen right now and join the family of my subscribers. If you have subscribed previously, thank you very much for staying tuned. In this video, I want to share with you 12 problems you may face in Germany as an immigrant. This is not to scare you, but to prepare you, to let you know well in advance should you want to move to Germany. Number 1 is language. There's language issue with many immigrants in Germany. They have language issues because in Germany, they don't speak English, they don't speak French officially. They speak German, Dutch, that's what they speak. They speak the Dutch, this language, is the German language is a bit unique to many countries in the EU. So, but that's not a problem. It's not a reason not to move to Germany. That's why I didn't call it barriers. They're just problems, and problems have to be solved. So usually if you're an international student, they teach their curriculum also in English. And also if you're a worker, even if you're a student, you are sent to language school to learn German for like 3 or 6 months. So you can have functional knowledge of that. They have structures for that. So how to teach people rapidly to grapple with the language. So don't worry. So that language is an issue. If you're coming from English or German, or English or French or Portuguese or Spanish languages or other languages, once you come, you enroll in language school, but can be a bit challenging originally. So there's too much bureaucracy also. Number 2, in Germany. In Germany, they follow bureaucracies. They don't do things randomly. They try as much as possible to follow due process. So if you're coming from a country where you love to just move things around, use contacts, use networks to get things done, no, in Germany, you have to wait. They follow due process. Number 3 is conservatism. In Germany, they move, slow and steady paces. So as much as you have globalization, internet, in Germany, they still maintain their pace, the original identity, original culture, original history. So the social change in Germany is not like the one you have in Canada, in the UK, or the US. So they move at their own pace and maintain their original structures. So that's why some people say they are conservative. They don't just throw everything away and change like that. So they maintain the original identity. Then tax. I have a video on this channel that I call Great Things to Know about Germany. It's immediately before this, so view that video. I talk about tax there too. So people have complained that tax in Germany is high at 40%. But when you compare that to some other countries like Canada, UK, or US, you think it is still fall within range, but it's 40% in Germany. But if you have a country where you don't pay tax, or you pay just little tax, you have a problem with 40%. You say 40% out of your pay, so you may complain. So that's it. It's 40%. But in my video on Great Things to Know about Germany, that I say you should view along with this to have balanced view, I mentioned it there on tax and what you should know about that. I give more comprehensive explanation about that. So view that video. Then the people have also complained about weak elementary school. While tertiary education in Germany is so strong, competitive, but people say they have been complaining about the elementary school. If you have children, you are concerned about what your children will be taught in those schools. So you may have to consider, people say it's not dynamic enough, it's not competitive enough, that it's not comparatively competitive with other countries. So they say the contents, they raise concern about it. So they complain about weak elementary school in Germany. So also there's also about too much regulation in Germany. Everything in Germany is regulated. Everything and everything. You want to buy a pet, you want to call it a tree, you want to sweep, everything in Germany is regulated. So it's too much regulation, too much legality. There have been complaints about this in Germany. Another one is it's difficult for startups in Germany because of too much regulation. If you are somebody that is innovative, just want to start an idea, like in the US where startups are seriously embraced, innovations are embraced and supported. In Germany, they want to be sure that your innovation and startups aligns with the general system, the social system, the economic system, the legal system, and the cultural system. So it is subjected to so much regulation that the regulation may eventually suffocate that idea. You may throw away these startup ideas because of too much regulation. So there have been complaints about difficult startups or over-regulated startups in Germany. Then there have also been complaints about increasingly stressed health system. That now the health system is stressed, the waiting time is getting longer, there's a need for more doctors, more medics. I talk about this in my Great Things to Know About Germany, so that the medics are overstretched. They need more medics, and the waiting time is getting elongated. There are too many people, for little services in the health system. So the overstretched health system is also a concern now for many people. So then you have to know this. Germany is a very individualistic society. So if you are somebody that works within social system, within networks, you love friends, you love families, you love your neighbors, you want to move with everybody, you're going to have problems in Germany. Germany is individualistic. Everybody is personal. Everybody goes his or her own way. They don't look at the other person. They don't look at any other person. The social system, social networks are weak in Germany. Very individualistic. So if you are somebody that want to relate with others, go to parties, go play with friends, go play with your neighbors, call people, you're going to have problems. Germany is very individualistic. And that leads me to the second problem, the next problem, which is loneliness. People are lonely in Germany. In fact, many people complain about this. Many decide to leave. Many decide not to visit because individualistic society also makes people lonely, because when you are on your own for too long, you're not dealing with anybody, especially if you are from Asia or Africa, where people value their kinship networks, social networks, friends and families move together. You suddenly find yourself in Germany, very individualistic. Even if you want to go everywhere, you can't call somebody. You just use your map. So this causes a lot of loneliness for people. So people get to be lonely in Germany, and you may face this problem also. So you have to be aware. So the next one I want to mention is racism. Though Germans are friendly, sometimes you have systemic racism. And this is not only in Germany, even in Canada, in US, in UK, Australia, people have complained about this. Immigrants face racism a lot. So, but you just have to, I have a video on this channel on how to deal with racism abroad. You can view it. There are systems you can use that it doesn't bother you. So, even sometimes you assume racism when they are not there. But generally, people have complained about racism in Germany. But you'll be able to cope with that. Well, another one, the last point, number 12, I want to mention is too much accountability. In Germany, you have to be accountable. It's not a place you just buy things, you throw the seat away. If you work for an organization, if you work for government, you have to be transparent and accountable. You must account for the last money you spend. Any amount you spend in Germany, you must get receipts, you must get documentation, because you do retirement. And you must account for the last amount of money you spend, the last euro, even the last of the last money you spend, you must give account. So accountability is very important to them in Germany. So if you are countries where you just spend money, you just spend it away, you just do retirement, where accountability is weak, you're going to have problems in Germany. In Germany, accountability and transparency is key. Are key, and this is from the government down. You must give account of all that you do. So you have to be careful to be able to be ready to be accountable and document all you do. So these are the 12 problems you may face in Germany. But there are challenges, they are not barriers. So you can overcome them. Talk about the language issue, too much bureaucracy, conservatism, talk about taxes, racism, weak elementary school, too much regulation or legality, difficulty in startup because of over-regulation, increasingly stressed health system, too much individualistic tendencies to individualistic system, loneliness, and too much accountability. These 12 problems, you may face them in Germany, but you can surmount them. Until I see you in my next video, kindly subscribe to this channel and share as widely as possible.